Hello everybody. Well, today I wanted to share with all of you this solution. We have a backend, front, and a class library. The backend is .NET Core Web API solution and using Swagger, Entity Framework, SQL Server. Okay, and we have different ends. I am using Blazore Assenbly and or class library. When I put in there my my entities or my models, resource, all of this stuff, I'm going to share through all the solution. Okay, today I'm going to show you a little part how to create image, no? How to handle image. This solution I needed to implement that. For that, I'm going to use Blobs in Azure, and for that I need to create a storage account inside the storage account, the container, and inside the container the Blobs. Okay, if do you have a Azure account, go inside. If it doesn't, don't worry, go. You can take you can open an account totally free for 1 year. Just take care with one topics, because you can pay for that. Okay, we are here inside the Azure. Okay, yeah, I give you a recommendation about if do you have a solution like this. For example, I have this solution. In the future I'm going to deploy that solution in Azure. And for that reason, it's better to create a resource group, because inside that resource group you can create a group of all the services where you're going to need. For example, I have this resource group, and you can go inside, and inside you can see where I have SQL database. We have containers. We have API management service, and I have the app service. The app service is where you can deploy all the solution. Okay, the back and the front. The API management, if do you want to point right there some special APIs access to your application. And the storage account is the place where you can control or handle everything about the image files, the blobs, you know. Okay, for that reason, I give you that recommendation. Use a resource group. Okay, in this case, I'm going to deploy all the solution in Azure, and I'm going to create a resource group. You can create a resource group right here, right? You can go inside. You can go inside. I say, hey, I wanted to create a new resource group, or you can come here to a storage account. And when you're going to create the storage account, the system asking you if do you want to select one resource account, one resource group already that already exists, or if do you want to create new one. And for that reason, I prefer coming directly to the storage account, say create, and here I select my subscription. Here I already have two resource group, but I don't want to use any one of those. And then I'm going to create new one, and for that I'm going to pharmacy. Okay, I'm going to create, say okay. It's available that the name. I can go to the storage account name. I can put in pharmacy system. Don't put in there dot special characters, and don't use uppercase, just lowercase. Okay, perfect. And And this is what do you want to use? Azure Blob Storage or Azure Data Lake Storage and 2? Well, I select Azure Blob Storage. The performance is just a standard, and here we're going to select the locally redundant storage. And now let's go to advanced, and do you have to select this checkbox because it's all really important. If you don't select that checkbox, you're going to have some problem to access or to create files inside the blobs. All right. Okay, let's go to review, create. Let's go click here. Here, if do you have some problem, he show you here the problem, and at the same time you can check here all the configuration, and if you are okay with that, just click create, and that's it. Okay, let's go to wait because it's deployment in progress, right? Okay, meanwhile, what do we need? We need to create interface and a class where I can control we're going to have all the code necessary to create, to remove or edit the files inside the blobs. And at the same time, we're going to need the connection string to the Azure, to the container. Okay. In this case, like we are working here in developing in a development environment, we can select here app setting development, and I like some people use another name or putting this default connection or sometimes putting a local connection, the name to this connection string to the database outside of this default name. I prefer learn that default name connection string because in the future, if you want to implement a valued key of Azure, if you have the default name and you are made in the deployment to the Azure, in that moment Visual asking you about it, if do you want to implement value key, and if you say yes, okay, he's going to looking for the this part of the connection string and take it everything inside there and putting is outside of the code and putting the value key in a secure place in Azure, and putting Azure putting inside the program file in the program class, he putting a little line of code when it make the relation between the code and the value key, and that's it. Everything is working without a lot of stuff to do, right? For that reason, I'm going to learn this. Okay, and inside I'm going to say okay, I'm going to see Azure Storage, and okay, ready. Okay, we come in here. Let's go to see. Okay, everything is okay. Yeah, everything is deployment is ready. Let's go to Fantasy. That's in my resource name. Already are inside my storage account. I'm going to inside storage account, and I have here this is like my container, right? And inside the containers I'm going to create the blobs. The blobs is like a folder, okay? And inside that blobs you can save the files or the image, right? Okay, but look at this. We need the string connection. Where a service can give us that string connection here. When you come inside the container and you select here access key, and inside the access key you can see over here the connection string, this part. You say show and copy here and come into your project, paste, and it's already pasted, you save, and that's it. Already we have the connection string. This is necessary to make the connection between the NetCore with the Azure, or Azure container. Okay, perfect. And now I need to create the helpers where I'm going to have the code where to create, remove, and edit the image or the files, right? Okay, let's go to create over here. We're going to create a folder. And inside the folder, we're going to call helpers, and it's already exists. Okay, let me delete this to create it. Okay, to create everything again. Okay, let's go at that new folder. Inside the folder, helpers. Inside the helpers, we wanted to create an interface. Okay, this is, and I say I file storage, file storage. Okay, ready. We fill this because I don't like one more like deploy for default. Okay, we are here. This is the file interface, all right? Okay, I'm going to copy and paste this code because I don't want to write all of this. Okay, I have this and I pay the interface necessary. Okay, and the first line is to save files. What I have here, we take the file like a write bytes, and they're coming here. They're coming the extension. The extension could be for image, GPG, PNG, PNG, GPG, wherever the extension you're going to do, or PDF too. Okay, the extension where do you like? And over here we send in the container name. Where is that container name? Let me show you an example. Let's go inside the Blazore, and inside the Blazore we're going to a storage account, Blazore movies, and here we have the container, and inside the container we have these two blobs. We're going to, for example, movies. You see? Okay, this is the container name. Blazore movies. Okay, this let me show you. Containers. Okay, this is the name of the container. Okay, this is the container name. Okay, in that case I send in the container name because this interface is going to work for we can work with this interface in any part of the solution. For example, if we are working in a user module, we send in the container name users. And now if we're going to create, for example, we are working in the movie model, and then we're going to send in the container name. It's going to be movies. No, that's it. That is the container name. Okay. To remove files, I send in the path. Okay, the path. That does mean all the address. Okay. and what is the container name. Okay, and with that, he's going to looking for where is it, that file. Okay, this is the one file, and he removed it from the blob. Edit file. Well, this is totally different when you're working in saving files in hard drive or in regular hosting like ESP.net, because when you save that file in hard drive, you just pick the new one and overwrite that file in the old ones, and that's it. It's really easy. But in the Azure, you're going to prefer first remove the files and save it a new one and take it a new name and put it inside the database. Okay, ready. And now let's go to copy here, because this is the interface. This is the interface, and now I'm going to call the class. This is going to be the class. Okay. What happened with this class? This class coming from the iFile storage. Okay, perfect. And we wanted to create a constructor over here. We say setor. Okay, perfect. Cool. Okay, let me copy some things over here. We need to use I configuration, the I configuration of configuration. Yeah, it's okay. And we need to these other tools. Let me copy, because I don't want to do. Okay, perfect. Look at this. I need the I configuration because I need to, from here, go to the app setting and copy the value of the key where is inside of this Azure Storage. Okay, perfect. For that reason, we need the I configuration. The web hosting environment and HTTP contextual accessor is to can control everything about it. To parse can parse the array bytes to the files, and can read in this case how say that the memory stream, can read the memory stream and implement the memory stream to read the file. Well, what else? Let's go to see, and now let's go to implement this like a field. Okay, I put it here and I change this because I don't want to use the word this. I don't like it. Okay, the field. Okay, let's go to see the same thing. Okay, perfect. Okay, we're almost ready, and now we need a connection string here. Private read only this string, the connection string, connection string. Okay, perfect. This is a private property. This is that is going to have all the connection string necessary to put it inside the code. Okay, for that let's go to call that that variable and say that's equal to what? To configuration, because I need to call, oh my god, sorry, I need to go configuration dot get connection string. Okay, bow, ready. Okay, we say, hey, go to configuration and get connection string. Do you see why I prefer use the default word, because when you use the default words, you can use the get connection string, and he coming inside the connection string, and he coming inside and looking for the value where I give them. Here, and I put in right here the name, and that's it. And wait, what's going on? File storage. Let me change ways. It's a yellow. Represents text as a possible new reference assigned. Okay, and it's okay. That's it. Perfect. Okay, here is red because we need to implement the interface over here. Okay, we have to implement the method. Okay, sorry, let me copy the method because I don't want to do. Okay, this one, save and remove. Okay, let me show you first the save. Copy. Let's go to copy the first save. Okay, let's go to C. Here we blob containers clients install package. Let's go to install. We need to install the Azure Blobs. Okay, we are ready here. Look at this, Azure.storage.blobs. Now the connection string. The connection string does not exist in the current. I write it. Oh, sorry, because okay. Perfect. It's ready. And now here, this is the same using Azure Storage Blob models, and that's it. Okay, this is for the first method. Okay, that's the save files. It's the same. We receive here the array bytes. We receive the station, the container name. Okay, what happened if you only have your container? For example, here we need pharmacy, inside pharmacy system, and inside the container we don't have yet any blob. Okay, we don't have any blob right here. What happened in that moment? Okay, we can come in and say, for example, the container going to name it I don't know, movies, right? Movies. And okay, he coming, he create the connection, he take the connection string, he take the connection string, take the container name, create the connection. Okay, well, not the connection. He create the connection between the net core and the Azure, and he coming and he's asking you to the system, hey, if don't exist the container, if this container doesn't exist yet inside the container, create it. Go to create it. Okay, and we need just to create the storage account and give it to the system the connection string, and that's it. We continue working without any else to do, because if the container is not yet created inside the container, the system created for us. It's okay. And here, one is already if it don't exist, he created. If it's already exists, that's a container. He create the access to the blob. And here is how we're going to create We take the file, give him a git plus the extension, put it in the same string, and that's it. We take the memory string and this convert this in a file. Okay, and that's it. We are ready. Okay, we have two modes to create a file. Let me show you. This is one. Okay, this is for example, let's go again to home. Let's go to Blazore. Inside Blazore, and inside the containers, movies. Okay, I have over here the movies. Okay, what happens if I say, hey, I wanted two properties about you? Okay, he gives me the address. Okay, I saw like many people take this address, this full address, and paste that full address and save that full address inside the database. But what happened if in the future do you have to change the container name or the blob name? What happened in that case? What's going on in that case? Okay, for example, here, if I paste, look at this. If I paste all of this, he sent me. Look at this. This is the image, right? This is the image. Cool, huh? Okay, but if I save all the address inside the database, and in the future you change the container, or you say, hey, let's go to move to change the I don't know, the hosting, what happen in the future. Okay, you need to go inside the database and create a query when take all the all the names of the field, you know, and say, hey, look, from the HTTP to the slash, take that and replace it for this one. But you have to create a query. Okay, you have to work for that. I prefer use file name. Use just the file name here, and I save inside the database only the name of the file. That's it. And in the model, and inside the model, let me show you here quickly. Now I have to open another code. Let me see. Okay, just a moment. Let me see. Clients, for example. Yeah. Okay. Look at this. For example, this is a model, and if I save, but if I save inside the only the file name, I come here in the model, I create this image full path, and I say, hey, bring me the file name. Okay, give me the file name, key.jpg. Okay, he bring me the file name, and he asking, hey, if it's a string empty or if equal null, and then take the image where I have already in the storage, and you can use it like default, right? But if already have one, for in this case, photo is doesn't null or empty. That means where you have an image right there. He come in and take all the address. Okay, he take all the address and put the name file, and that's it. And you in the inside any view, you can call that image, and that's it. You call the virtual property, this virtual property. Okay, image full path. You can take that, and that's it. And I prefer using like this. Use savings only the file name. But if you want, this is the other way. You can use the way you want it. Okay, what do you prefer? Okay, I let you this just in case. Okay, and now let's go to copy the remove file, and that's it. Okay, perfect. And the remove files, he take all the path, that all the paths coming from the model. I have the container name, and in that he going to Azure, inside the container, inside the blobs, looking for the file and remove it, and that's it. Bye bye. That's it. Okay, we are ready. This is the interface. And when do you want to edit? Well, he prefers the remove method and learn the save method, and that's it. It's already okay. And now let's go to program. We need to go to program over here and create builder services, add scope, and I say iFile storage, and when you call iFile storage, you implement file storage, and that's it. We are ready to use iFile storage inside all the code. Okay, well, people, I hope you liked this little video about it, how to make a little stuff with Azure. I'm going to in the next video how to deploy a Core web API in Azure, and how to deploy the Blazore assembly in Azure too. Okay, well, people, bye bye.